through back the backside of Panama. Gatun Lake. So we're finding more animals. Very fortunate for a clear sunny day here. It is their dry season, but that just means less rain, not no rain. I think there are over 12 feet of rain a year they get here. Our tour guide. Part of the screen. Got another part of the tour up here. We have no idea what to expect here. As we continue to explore Panama. They must have found something over here. And apparently we're going to go check it out as well.
However, they are full, so that means they eat only leaf lumps. Let's say 100%. There are some in the tree, you see some black shape. That's a family of the holder monkeys.
Oh, monkeys. I see one.
You know, we're going to be watching the monkeys to this side, and then we're going to be turning the boat. So
they're up there.
both of you will have the same opportunity to see the monkeys.
Oh, up there. Very top. Yes, they're in the top. They're in the top. Kind of hard to see on the screen, but they're there. Howler monkeys.
Remember, that could be 15, 20 members per family. So it's possible that also some trees behind, they are other.
There he is, right in the center.
These kind of mammals, these kind of animals,
Right there.
howler monkeys, sloth, they have several predators here in this ecosystem. The top predator that we have in this area.
Did see a sloth there on the way here. And we may see another sloth out here in the jungle somewhere. Talking about how the jaguar loves the water. Great swimmers. So if you're ever being chased by a jaguar, don't jump in the water. Give that side of the boat a chance. Then we'll be off to find our next creature of the jungle. He's making his monkey calls.
Also, in that same tree, you could see some kind of bright cones. You will see that in different branches, not only the tree, also in several trees. That bright cone is sometimes when you try to climb the trees, they kind of feel the vibration. They cover the tree, they still. So it's provide shelter. And then ants
Talking about
provide
some of the
food. So it doesn't get
trees. Some of the ants making nest in the trees. Let's get the motor all the way out of the water. Yeah, it's not in the water. You gotta lower the motor.
That sounds bad.
Because he's not in the water. Hey, you gotta lower it. You're all the way out.
Now it's on the water.
Yeah.
I don't want to shower to.
You're in the boat. You're okay.
The male, which is the one, they are very territorial. Actually, the one that is on log in the right, that's the male. When you're in the street, sometimes happens that, and it happens to me just one in my life.
Captain's a little confused on how to operate the trim of his motor today.
In the street,
Captain's a little confused on how to operate the trim of the motor.
but they're so territorial, but they don't fight directly. They or he to keep you away from their territory. That's why he's not afraid to hold, because he's saying, hey, you know, I am the boss here. You should go. That's why he's
Swing back around.
my speaker.
There they are.
I see all of them.
This is a whole family up there.
That's a lot of monkeys.
Whole family of monkeys in the tree. Little black spots up there.
They love to eat the new leaf. So frequently they are in different trees.
So they're back in that tree as well as up in this one.
So once again, I guess I said this numbers here. If you find the food, you find the animal. Yeah.
Matt, that's exactly what I thought when we got on the boat, was the movie Anaconda.
Already saw the monkey.
And with our qualified captain here,
Continue because I have a lot.
I'm believing we're going to find one. Not so much because of skill. You see we have the plastic problem here as well.
For example, the white face capuchin monkey. That monkey is really because they are aggressive because they eat other
Beautiful
monkeys
birds.
and they eat
Little like sparrows.
they eat meat, fruit,
Blue, white,
vegetable,
and
they eat
black.
everything. They're like
Yeah.
you. So in that sense, if they are rich, well, the correct answer, do we have alligator here? The answer is no.
No alligators. Crocodiles.
Alligator?
Crocodiles.
We don't want any.
So Matt, we're not gonna have luck with the anaconda. We got crocodiles to worry about.
But they have caimans,
Caimans.
like in the
Like a cross between an alligator and a crocodile. Size of an alligator, but attitude of a crocodile. What a great mix. It's actually amazing here. Great people. So far in all our tours, this has been the most unpushy place. We're getting really lucky with the weather here again. They say it's their dry season. Well, their dry season doesn't mean no rain, just means less rain. Oh. The sloth up there somewhere. Let's see if we can zoom in on this sloth in just a minute. You saw him? We're gonna get to him in just a moment. There was one that was wild just on the side of the road on our way here, but we had no service there. And at one of the ports back in Colombia, they had one in the open zoo area.
Mr. Island Flow, I think you have to.
We're gonna drive the boat for him?
You need to drive this boat.
Okay.
He's having some.
We're definitely having issues.
He's nice, but he's having issues. Doing the turns, you know.
If it gets too far out of hand, we
You
will
wanna
take control.
over? Do you want to take over?
If it gets too far out of hand, we will take control.
I think I can, and I'm not a good captain. I'm a very bad first mate, but I think I can do it.
You think you got competition for
I'm
me?
not judging.
Oh, okay. So yeah, sloth and monkeys out here in the wild. If we can get this captain here to maneuver a little bit, we're gonna get to see that sloth in just a moment. Let's see if we.
No, it's
Very high up.
very high.
Okay. So our roof is in the way. It was actually a really cool adventure. It's called the Grand Tour.
You're gonna see it now.
We got to see the Panama Canal in action earlier. Now we're here on a jungle cruise.
There he is.
Where?
Míralo ahí.
Oh, way up there.
Mira qué lindo.
You see him. He's got to focus on him.
Wow, he's moving.
He's moving for us.
He's moving.
Full speed ahead.
He's going 20 miles an hour.
Oh, in his life he is. In his life he's going 1,000,000 miles an hour.
He's thinking, do I move there? Do I not move? No, I'm gonna stay here. Yep, I'm gonna stay here. I don't wanna move. I wanna move. I don't know.
She's a female. The females are the ones who have the black stripe in the back.
Nice.
So the females have that stripe on their back, if you can make that out. She's really not sure what she's doing. She's kind of there.
She's taking her time.
Definitely not hiding.
That is gorgeous. You don't have her.
I gotta focus on the name for 1 second. Can you see that name? If it's a good name. If it's a good name.
Half J. Half J.
30 days. It's gonna be doing the whole digestive process for the leaf that he's eating now. 30 days. It takes a while. Yeah. It's their metabolism, but this animal is fast situation. In negative situation. When they are fighting, this animal has the capacity to hit the dog or to hit you. If you try to hop it, because the balls are really sharp.
So a sloth can kill you from its hug.
They can kill the dog easily. Yes, they can, when they are fighting, they move faster and he will is there.
You're Indian. Yeah, welcome.
And also,
So be interesting to know that this was originally thought to be India when they were discovering this land, but they got it very wrong. This is definitely not your India. You have your own beauty there for sure. Appreciate you joining in from India. It's definitely on our list to check out on one of our trips. To see the amazing features you all have there. It's amazing at how many lands were found in the name of India, and they were just so wrong. As we explore more of Panama for today. $2:25 for you. It is 3:36 p.m. here. So, what's that, 11-hour difference? I believe this is all a man-made lake. Part of the dams created for the Panama Canal as the water reserve to help the locks operate. I can tell you my experience here. Very nice people in Panama. So far, we've stopped at Jamaica, Colombia. Just Jamaica and Colombia so far? Just Jamaica and Colombia so far.
And Panama.
And, well, before this. But out of Jamaica, Panama is definitely the most human, less pushy, less selling. They just exist. Everybody else wants to sell you something. So I think they have an idea where the animals are at from scouting in the morning, but none of these animals are caged. I will show my face in a little bit. Right now I want to focus on this tour, but we will turn around and give thanks to everybody soon. Get past this island here. See what we have. Talking about plants here or animals? So fruits. It's a South American tree that has made it here into the jungle.
Oh, look at another one.
Oh yes, another sloth. Another sloth playing go seek. It must be getting sun, warm up.
You see, they are so slow. This is a free coat. You can see the mask.
Beautiful.
They are so slow that their fur it's like a small ecosystem. And when you handle or manipulate this animal, you must wash your hand right away. And please don't touch this animal in the wild because they have a lot of flies and bugs that could transmit different diseases for us, like leishmania. Yeah. So they are cute, they are nice, but they are quiet. So that's why
Their fur is an ecosystem because they move so slow. I'm gonna spin the boat around here. There, Captain's doing a little better now.
Yes.
There, Captain's getting the hang of this driving the boat thing. Not quite a Disney ride. We were in Panama. Very similar to that crazy river ride. Less dry jokes and more real animals. I will tell you they're smaller than I thought they were.
fish, really bad fish. But they have a good smell, good sense of smell.
So they can't see very well, but they can smell very well. They definitely don't move fast. He's in full motion right there.
A little bit higher. Yeah. There he goes.
Thinking about
Gonzalez.
thinking about it.
Mira, mira, mira. He's
Mira.
moving the leg. Oh, he's moving.
Well,
He's moving.
he's gone somewhere. Those of you wondering if I'm a real person, we're going to put the camera on for a moment on our way to our next spot. But here you go. I'm a real person on a tour in Panama. There's the wife.
No
Good.
AI. No AI here.
No AI. All live from Panama in the jungles. Oh my, bless you. I have a feeling we're going over there soon. Pretty cool place. Panama is definitely a cool place here, Matt. Some real down-to-earth people. They offer stuff to you, but nobody's overselling anything.
Hola, Valtir. Thanks for joining.
See another boat going out that way, so I don't know if this is the end of our section of the tour or if we're going somewhere else. Well, the sounds of our Mercury behind us. Spanish people definitely are all very nice people in general, but some of the communities are more pushy. They live on tourism.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining. From the Philippines.
Philippines, nice. Oh yes, it's starting to cool off now. The phone was getting kind of hot. Forgot the cooling fan. Other equipment back on the boat. I was not expecting this part of the tour today. Yes, off to our next corner or island along this rainforest river lake. That is our home base back there. That's good to hear. This looks like a section of the Philippines because it's definitely also on our list to go check out on an exploring trip. Growing up in Miami, it's nice to see there's still so much untouched land. People living as part of the ecosystem here. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. I'm trying to block it the best I can right now. Somebody's little house up there.
Just the dogs. People are asking about the dogs.
A house. Another interesting fact we heard earlier today is they are carbon neutral or carbon negative. They actually produce more oxygen than they emit carbon because of all the jungle around them. They're definitely not over abusing the system here. Chris, welcome. We are touring the jungles of Panama. We had a little tour of the Panama Canal earlier today. Now at 3:48 p.m. we're going through the jungle, river, and lake area of Panama. We're on definitely an adventure. The cruise is like 3,000 for both, right? This tour was $200. That I know. This tour was $200. They're very respectful for what this tour is. You got a little snack on the way so far.
11 days, approximately 4,000 without the cruise.
So 11-day cruise. It was on Norwegian. Was just under 4,000. And that was without the tours. This tour was $200. And it's like a 6-hour tour. Really not a bad thing. Norwegian really puts together a good boat and a good set of tours. The whole lake here is all artificially high to the dams. This is all reserve water for the locks to operate to get the Panama Canal to operate efficiently. I'm sorry to hear about it being so cold there. Hopefully this is helping to keep you warm a little bit. I know it's done that for a few people in the past. Our trips to the Florida Keys, feeding the tarpon. Our other trips we do, we try to share the goodness of the warmth and inspire other people to come check it out. There's a guy in an actual canoe. Local fisherman in a handmade canoe. I travel with my wife right there. She's the inspiration to travel. I'll do a lot of local Florida traveling alone for day trips, but she's the one who likes to get us to go on these bigger trips. It's definitely a good time of year for this. It's not blistering hot yet as it is their winter time, but it's still very, very comfortable temperature wise. Thank you for the compliment. We try to be good people. The whole idea behind the Island Flow team is to bring good things to great people, and one by one you all come together with us to share the adventures, and as we grow we will give back as much as we can. might be the little village we're going to go see. Typically on the weekends we are in the Florida Keys feeding tarpon, or on the west coast of Florida doing beach exploring. I appreciate that. Just hoping this prop's gonna stay on this motor for the rest of the trip. I didn't see any paddles on here. But Yang, where are you at that it's so white right now? Are we in the States or another country? "100% live." It is 3:53 p.m. in Panama right now in the lake or river of the Panama Canal. Our lives will always be live. We will do some recorded videos for boat projects or fish encounters, but our lives will always be lives. This apparently is a little village of natives. Biabua. I guess a tiki hut pyramid. And these are all, it's more palm frond, right? That's not the Mexican type of thatching. That's more palm frond. The fabric on the roof. It doesn't look like the thatching in Mexico. It looks like more our tiki hut. Yes, we are definitely on part of the Panama Canal. Earlier live today, we are actually watching a big petroleum ship going through the new canal locks. Oh yes, they're using the coconut palm leaves. This is more like Polynesia here.
Yes, and they share the income in between all the members of the community. But at the moment that you buy the underground,
We're going to get up and close and personal with these things here, along with some of the local tribe members. This is a lot like Polynesia, Tahiti, but freshwater. The boats are getting up close and personal here. I don't know if they consider them tribes or not. We'll try to find out.
They have like 7 tribes of
Okay.
original Aboriginals people, and this is one of them.
Not Aborigine. Aboriginal Australian.
No, but we know them as
Originals in a way.
yes, originals.
I think that was the word, was originals.
Yep.
So there's still 7 tribes from the original peoples. Good afternoon, Ann. We're going to check out a local tribe home. We gotta wait our turn. We're in the back of the boat here. Get their maracas, their drums. A lot of your very common tropical Hispanic instruments.
You can go first.
Okay. My name is Mike, and my wife's name is Shayla. A lot of times you heard her refer to me as Mr. Island Flow, but my name is Mike.
Watch your step over there.
tribe, the Embera tribe.
Embera tribe. Yeah, give me a good view. Go by your actual name, or you want to keep it as your name on there? Because we do have a few people that we keep growing this Island Flow family bigger and bigger. We got Cynthia, we got Lee out there. We got a handful of others that get with us on every trip we do. Playing a turtle shell. See the turtle shell? Playing a turtle. Homemade flutes. Very, very cool. Very, very cool welcome. We should be here for another 10, 15, 20 minutes, I think. None of this is staged. You guys come on the tour with us as we go live. I believe you can back up, and you can also rewatch this at any time. I've got a good 65% of battery. We've got 3 bars of signal, so we should be good. If it does end due to a lot of my circumstances, we'll be rejoining as quickly as possible. Oh, leafcutter ants. A highway of leafcutter ants.
Yeah, the famous leafcutter ant. You can see all the highway over there. They continue the highway. Yeah, leafcutter ant.
Where is the nest at?
The nest? Well, it depends. And sometimes, I assuming that it's closer, but sometimes could be like a half kilometer
Really?
or 20 meters. It
Wow.
depends.
So the little trail there is actually a path by the ants.
Yeah, they continue all the highway, all the way.
Robert, we are in Panama. We had a tour of the Panama Canal this morning, or midday. It's 4 o'clock now here. I don't think we're extreme high altitudes, maybe a couple hundred feet.
One by one, okay?
But that's all part of the Let's see if I can go down here out of the way a little bit. So back home they use a lot of the more of a palmetto palm. I think it's just a thatching palm. Here they actually use coconut palms for their thatching. Well, there are nice artifacts over there. We'll get to see that after their little presentation. A combination of the natural palms and a steel structure. I guess helps them make it larger than normal. See what their presentation is going to be. Tremendous colors in their artwork. So none of this is scripted. On our end, you all are experiencing the tour as we experience it. So please be patient. If we do lose service, we'll be signing on as quickly as possible. This is all part of the water storage for the Panama Canal. I think it's like 82, 83 feet. Ah.
You say okay, yeah.
Just say okay.
You understand everything. Okay, well, we have here a friend. I'm gonna be your translator. He was talking in the Embera language, and well, he will be talking for me in Spanish, and then I translate that for you in English. Okay, the first language for this group is Embera, and the second language is the Spanish. So, go ahead.
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
¿Cómo están?
Bien. ¿Y tú?
Very good. Round of applause for you.
Felicidades a todos, feliz año nuevo, bienvenido a la comunidad Cimarrón Paraíso, me llamo Joel Tirama, estamos súper contentos, feliz de que ustedes me estén visitando en esta hermosa tarde.
Yeah, he says, well, greetings everyone. We are so happy that you are here and happy new year for all of you. He's so happy that you are here in this community.
Entonces, la comunidad es una comunidad pequeña, formada de aproximadamente 40 personas en total. Tenemos 6 años de estar establecidos en este sitio.
This is a small community. In total, we are 40 members in this family. And we
40
have
members.
6 years already established here in this area where we are.
Tenemos 4 años ya de estar atendiendo visitantes como lo hacemos en este momento. Y la etnia es Embera. Nuestro territorio está ubicado en la provincia de Darién, que hace frontera con
Yeah, 6 years living in this area. However, we have 4 years, receiving groups, receiving people in this tourist industry. The ethnical group, the name is Embera, E-M-B-E-R-A, Embera. And they came originally from Darien. Darien is a province in the border between Panama and Colombia.
nosotros. Esta actividad es un emprendimiento que se dio a raíz de la pandemia. Hoy en día pues, estamos aprendiendo un poco en materia de
Yeah, in this activity, we learned about this activity during the pandemic, during the lockdown, and we still are learning, receiving different groups, receiving the tourists that visit us.
Bueno, remontándonos un poquito a la historia, si estuviéramos en los tiempos de antes, pues nosotros hemos ofrecido monos asados.
Okay, well, he said that if we were back in the years, like, well, in the old times, when you were arriving here, they're gonna be offering to you for eat monkey, a real monkey.
Real monkey.
Real monkey.
Okay,
No
But there's
fish.
no more
They say that
monkey,
there's no more
but
monkey.
we have this fish.
They've eaten all the monkeys.
Okay. They say that right now they consume a lot of fish. Okay, it is important. Not monkeys. Yeah,
A
chicken.
lot of
Also,
chicken.
they consume chicken. Más.
Bueno, la actividad para nosotros, como dije antes, el turismo es una actividad nueva, ya que nuestros ancestros vivían de pesca, agricultura, era el día a día, cazar animales para sobrevivir. En la actualidad pues, estamos fuera de nuestro territorio, estamos en la zona del área del canal de Panamá y también cerca del área protegida, por ende no podemos hacer.
Yeah, well, back in the time, originally they are hunters. They used to hunt and eat several animals from the jungle, but they are here inside of the basin of the Panama Canal, inside of the Gulf. So that's why, for that reason, it's not allowed to hunt and chase animals inside of these plates. That's why they change.
Viendo el concepto, cazaban monos, era para estos tiempos, ellos venían con este material que se llama cuarzo. Un árbol,
The skin from something.
como pueden ver, nosotros ya utilizamos otro tipo de material. Materiales modernos, en mi caso sería la guía y tengo una mural que está hecha de material.
This piece of fabric that I have here is called cocoa. And in the time when they used to be eaten by animals, in Darien especially, this is a tree. They used to cut the tree and peel off the bark. This is the bark of the tree, the cocoa. And when they go to the place with water, they heat it, and then it's softer. This is the piece of fabric that they use. Right now, today, they use this amurara, and when you go again, when you go in the orange, with the patches over the genitals, and the over the skirt is made, they made it also. Yeah, also they have different necklace, and the teeth that he has here is from a small crop. He said that the crop was already dead when he found it. He said that he don't eat the crop. I don't know. Question.
Yes, the
Medea.
the flavor of Panama is great here.
Yep. What do you do for medical care? Yeah.
Mira tu pañal. Mira tu pañal. Llévasela a tu tío ahí.
40 members strong. 6 years here and 4 years dealing with tourists.
Okay, and the question about the handicraft, they will be explaining us how they made all the handicraft that they use for their body or the ones that you see on the table. They will explain about that. In regard of the medical care, they use both medicines, the homeopathic, I mean the botanical, and the modern with the hospitals. The closer healthcare center in this area, the hospital, is like 30 minutes from here. If something is really, really bad, they can go to the hospital. But also around this area, we have a small community.
This is the fabric they were showing
clinics,
earlier.
so they can go to that area. But the first option always will be natural for this group. Natural. Okay. I got a question. Okay, excellent question.
So the hospital is about 30 minutes away. They do a lot of botanical treatments.
Okay, in regard of them, if they are allowed to drive here in Panama, yes, they are Panamanian citizens as well, and they have all the right, like any single Panamanian here. Many people now, they go and study, if they have the chance, they can save money, they can send the children to the, well not the children, but the teenagers to they finish the high school. Some ones now they have interactions with foreigner, with tourists, so that's why they are learning also English, French, German, all kind of languages. How many generations do we have here? Well, this is a big family. With it has his mother is here, his grandma also is here, and it could be the third generation and their sons. So far, by the moment, just four.
So it's 4 generations on this tribe right now.
Yep. Okay, vamos con la pesadilla. Bueno, okay, guys, in regard to the handicraft, this my last exposition here. This is the cocoa wood. Okay, it's pretty similar like cherry wood. It's really heavy, and it's dating from Panama. This wood. They made and carve different items here. They use different tools like machete, knife, chisel in the fence. And well, today they have a better technique. You see all the items on the table. They are shining. They shine is a natural oil from this wood. Okay, cocoa wood.
He's got a turtle shell yet.
And for my the next explanation will be here with my partner Eduardo. It was a pleasure for me. Marcial here at your service.
Right, guys. Normally, when they are going to make the handicraft, they will just do what they find around the areas. It's not common that you're going to find an elephant, a lion, or a giraffe because they don't have them over here. It's not like they cannot do, but it's not really common that they try to do something like that because it is what is coming to their mind in the moment. Nobody's going to do, but they have to surround it. In the case of these guys, you're going to actually see a really nice turtle. One more time. Fast, that one to everyone.
So their art is influenced by the animals around them. So I guess it's going to be crocodiles.
Yeah, there was a question if they eat turtle. Actually, you say yes, they eat, but it's not all the time. Just something fresh, not fresh.
We're getting a demonstration from a tribe here in Panama, one of 7 remaining.
Doing something else and this one show up, it's in danger. Okay, guys, this specific one right here is actually a seed that is in a palm tree. This one is coming in big pots that they can have more than 80 seeds, all of them together. If you know what you're seeing, if you're in the jungle, you can actually survive because when these are young, it is just like a coconut. You can eat it, and this one has water inside. Now, when it's really dry, it is just like ivory. When it's hard already, is when they are going to do some carving. And in the case of this one, they are going to be using acrylic because that one is that hard that is not going to get any kind of natural color. Why they say natural colors? They are going to explain you how they make natural inks in this specific area. But in the case of this one, only acrylic is really getting to the color of this one.
It's the wood they're passing around.
Actually, they are going to be working different kind of woods, like 3 different kind of woods, and the seed. But they prefer to work with the cocobolo tree because that one by itself has an oil already that get a really nice color as varnish. So they don't really need to varnish that one to get a really nice shine on top.
So
It's
that
actually
wood that just
just
came around has a
the
natural
natural
varnish to it.
color that is coming from the tree itself.
Bueno, ahora continuamos con el trabajo de las damas.
Okay. Keep in mind, guys, that that one working with seeds and wood is the job that the men are going to be doing. In the case of the ladies, they will do something additional, and that is what he's going to explain right now.
Las damas no trabajan maderas y cepillas, sino que utilizan fibras. Dos diferentes fibras. Tenemos otra que es la chunga y esta es la guada.
Okay, there is 2 different kind of fibers that the ladies are going to be using over here. One is called nahuala, this one, which is the same kind of fabric or fiber that is used to make the Panama hats. Exactly the same one is this one. This second one, it's called chunga or black palm. In the case of this one, guys, this is a palm tree that is skinny and is extremely full in spines. So just to try to get the leaf is already dangerous because even the leaves, they are full in those spines. So they first need to process that fiber or the leaf, then to get the different colors.
Ajá, el amarillo se hace con el azafrán, con la yuquilla.
Okay. The process, guys, is to get that one from green to almost white. How they are doing that one? Basically, they are going to be ¿cómo se llama la there is one that is called sour cane. That one is kind of like a little bamboo. That one is changing the color from green to white. When they have white, that is the base of all the other colors. For example, to get the yellow, they are going to be mixing this one, putting this one in water, boiling this one for a few minutes with yuquilla, which is basically turmeric. It's turmeric to get this color. In the case of the red, guys, I know this one. Achiote, which is anato. You know the anato seeds? Anato. In the case of the black one, caso de negro.
Tenemos, bueno, hay dos formas de hacer el color negro. Uno que se hace directamente con una
They're very proud of their artwork.
llana.
Yo tampoco. ¿Cómo se llama? Well, actually, there is 2 different ways to make a black color. One, getting one specific kind of leaf that is coming from a vein. He said that it's called wegri or something like that. I don't know what is that one. He said his mother is the one that knows what is that one. Actually, I don't know what is that one.
Quemazo es el asunto.
¿Cómo?
Quemazo.
Quehuazos. Okay. ¿Y el otro?
Entonces, la otra forma de hacer el negro es pintándolo de marrón primero, y luego se deja ahí.
Okay. The second option to get the black color, guys, is making that one first brown. How they are going to make that one brown?
Thank you.
The pieces that they are not using from the trees that they are carving.
This is the Panama hat material.
They are going to put them in the water, they are going to boil them, and that is going to give them a brown color. When that one is brown already, they can go to the river, get one specific kind of mud, which is really dark, and they will put that brown color for about 2 or 4 days under the mud, and the, I will say, oxidation will change that one from brown to the black color that you will see there.
Bueno, una vez que ya tiene todos los colores, ya se empieza con el proceso de elaborado de la máscara o el plato, utilizando las nahualas, y aquí hay una muestra de cómo se elabora. Primero con la base y luego los diseños, a medida que se va dando la vuelta, la artesanía va haciendo el diseño.
In the case of this one, guys, he's going to be showing you right there how it is the process. So this one that I have right here is the base of the plate, mask, or basket. And then this one that is more, it's kind of like softer in comparison, even looks like plastic, but it's not. That is the one that is going to be giving the color outside. Let me pass this over to you guys so you can check how this one is. And
Aquí ya tenemos un producto acabado, tenemos diseño,
So guys, they can do plates, baskets. In the case of this one, which is a guacamaya. Guacamaya is Macao. Macao. Y ya tengo mi gente que se llama chimiquí or a toro. You have two that are completed over here already.
Los precios están calculados según el tiempo que se toma de elaborar cada pieza. Normalmente los precios en el plato no sube de $30. Estamos hablando de que si cuesta 30 o 35 se tomó aproximadamente 15, 16 o 18.
Okay, normally the prices that you will see on the table with this specific product, especially for the plates, it is going to be according to around $2 per working day. So if you see something that is costing $20, it was probably like 10 days working. $30, 15 days working. So $1 to $2 is actually normally what they are going to be charging, depending on the price that you see per working day. Of course, it's not like they are going to be working 8 hours to get $2. They are working right here. They have kids, they have some things to do. So it's mostly like the free time that they will have during the day, but they are going to be spending to make something like this. So if they spend half an hour, 2 hours, it's actually the same $2 or $1 that they will charge per day.
Pregúntate aquí.
Questions up to now?
Y me pregunta, continuamos ya para ir cerrando con el vestido de las damas. En este caso, las damas utilizan su coronita de flores que se recomienda en la mañana o en la tarde. Luego ya tenemos la pintura de color que se hace.
There you go.
Okay, so my co-worker Marshall is going to start now with the next part of the presentation.
Okay, first, the hamwa is a fruit, what you boil. You see the kids and the people, that is a repellent for the mosquito.
Mosquito repellent.
Okay, that is the way on. They can sleep very calm. Right here. Okay, this flower is around the area called purple. Okay, they make like a crown where they can dance with it.
Heavy turtle shell.
The sustain of the ladies is made with Shakira and also with not original coins. Okay, 5 cents, 10 cents of Panama. It can be also from the United States. Esta parte de This is a chain, okay, with Shakira, what they make here. Depending on also, if you want one, the time what they take, that's so is the price. The Paluma, okay, right now, in replace of the Paluma, they use special cloth. This design is exclusive of the Espera. Paluma is a cover of a tree. They used to cut it in pieces, mash it with wood, and make it soft. Then that was the dress of the ladies and the men.
So the dresses are made of fabric from tree bark. It's natural, but it feels almost plastic.
Okay.
Amazing natural coloring.
What you make in here,
Feels plastic.
one part, they pay them, okay, for that. The next part, everyone, family, make different stuff, okay, and they get directly income for the family. Remember, all my group what live here is one family, right here.
Bueno, ahora quiero agradecerle por su tiempo, gracias por su atención. Nos falta saber de dos actividades que es el baile y la danza.
say thank you for your time to hear the history of the community. And two things needed. One is the dance. They invite you to dance with them. The rumba and the dance. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Yes? Boa, 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 boa. Okay, when they finish two dance, maybe the third dance, they would go and take you out to come and tell. Okay, you know now. Okay.
We got the band back together. The boys are the musicians and the girls are the dancers.
Monkey dance.
Monkey dance.
Monkey dance.
You see the turtle showing?
Yeah.
And this is the rope. This is the rope. It almost feels plastic. It almost feels plastic.
That was the monkey dance.
Okay. By the time we have around 15 to 20 minutes to make you look around, and if you like something, you know what you have to do. Okay? Have fun. Remember you're on vacation. Don't worry. Be happy, okay? Let's go. Oh, they say they need, sorry, the famous dance where they want to come and take anyone to dance with them, okay? No.
Pretty cool. See if we can sneak a look at their artwork. And then we'll be calling it into this one as we head back. I know we were a little late getting started with this tour, so I think we're running a little behind schedule today.
They find one die. Not because they killed it. They find one die.
Thank you.
Like when they say crossing, they fish and it cross in front of us. Sorry, I think yeah.
No temporary tattoo?
Who knows what's in it?
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes they make it in the old time, but not now. They use the modern part, you know. Yeah. Yeah, but in country parts also, the old people,
See if we can get our way up here to the front of the line.
the old stuff how to make them, and we have a lot of traditions. No, because the old people that's around, sometimes they don't come down. They stay home. And it's very like 1 year, 2 years.
There's seeds, carvings, plates.
Tiger, leopard tiger, goes to,
15. $15. Eso.
35.
De la pena, que estoy que pedir la pena.
Sneak to some of the other places.
one way, or also all the religion in America. Their way of
More
life.
carvings.
The Indian in all America, they used to hunt, and they used what they knew, not like now. Exactly.
Some more jewelry.
And they can, exactly. Yeah. It's equal like all Indians of America.
Some mask.
And then the body, what you see, they
Some macaw and a monkey.
were like they was actually
More very detailed carvings.
like 1 week.
Wooden knives. Wooden bowls. It's $48, so that would take them between 25 and 50 days. This is that natural varnish they were talking about. $65 for that one. Very cool atmosphere. Gonna turn the camera around for just a moment. Thank you all for joining me here on our tour in Panama. If we have any more parts excursion, we'll log back in. But for now, we're going to enjoy a few moments here and head back to the ship. We'll see where the next part of the cruise takes us to our next tour. So until then, I thank you all very much. We'll see you on the next adventure.